Hey friends, welcome back to the channel with more of the Big Bang Theory. This is season 2, episode 14, and last time we had Sheldon try to befriend Kripke so he could have access to the open science grid computer. I don't know if that sounds right. But anyway, turns out he didn't need to befriend him to get on the list, the waiting list, so it was just a big waste of time, but we did get to see him sprawled out all over the place when he fainted after trying to do rock climbing. Super fun episode. Anyway, I'm excited to continue. If you want to watch the full reaction or you want to see episodes a week early, you could check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Otherwise, take a quick moment to leave a like and let's get started.
The problem appears to be unsolvable.
We've got to be missing something. The movie is playing here at 7:20.
Movie?
Here at 8:10 and here at 8:45.
All right, these theaters have to be eliminated. They have no icy machines.
Icy machines?
And I don't see a Sheldon-approved restaurant proximate to a Sheldon-approved theater.
We could eat after the movie.
Unacceptable. The delay would result in tomorrow morning's bowel movement occurring at work.
Okay.
We smuggle Slurpees, which are essentially ices, in under our coats after having a pleasant meal either here, or here.
Huh.
Wow.
Slurpees.
In what universe are Slurpees ices?
Oh my god.
That's how we missed it.
Yeah, I guess we only have one option.
Go without Sheldon.
Bye, Sheldon.
See ya.
They'll do. They're right, it was the only option.
Just go with your friends, man.
Oh, shut the door, shut the door.
Why?
Just do it.
Without going in.
Get inside and shut the door.
Well, you didn't specify. I'm sorry, I don't understand which social situation this is.
The building manager is showing an apartment downstairs, and I haven't paid my rent.
Oh.
I see.
My car broke down.
If you recall, I pointed out the check engine light to you several months ago.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The check engine light is fine. It's still blinking away.
Is it the engine?
Stupid engine that stopped working.
You don't say.
You could solve all your problems by obtaining more money.
Uh-huh. Do you have a proposition?
Yes, it occurs to me too.
Oh, what the? Hot damn.
Wow, you got a lot of money in there.
That's why it's guarded by snakes.
Snakes.
Take some.
Don't be silly.
I'm never silly.
Aren't you?
My expenses account for 46.9% of my after-tax income. The rest is divvied up between a small savings account, this deceptive container of peanut brittle, and the hollowed-out buttocks of a superhero action figure who shall remain nameless for his own protection.
Hollowed out buttocks.
Take some.
Really? I mean, are you sure?
I see no large upcoming expenditures, unless they develop an affordable technology to fuse my skeleton with adamantium like Wolverine.
Okay, well, thank you.
How much? Oh. Okay, okay.
Oh, God, no, I can't. Sheldon, honey, I don't want things to be weird between us.
Won't it also be weird if I have to say hello to you every morning on my way to work and you're living in a refrigerator box and washing your hair with rainwater?
Okay.
I'll pay you back as soon as I can.
It's impossible to pay me back sooner than you can. Assuming you subscribe to a linear understanding of time and causality.
I'm regretting this already.
Oh. He set forth no conditions or anything.
I think I'd be willing to be a house pet to a race of super intelligent aliens.
Okay.
Interesting.
You could learn a lot from them,
Ask me
right?
why.
Why?
The learning opportunities would be abundant.
There you go.
Additionally, I like having my belly scratched.
Hey, Penny, how was work?
Don't make her pay you back in
Oh,
belly
no,
scratches.
You appear to have a package here.
Must be the beret I ordered a couple months ago. It was back ordered.
Don't need to justify it.
Did you know the beret is an example of a piece of women's fashion adapted from male military uniforms? Another fascinating example is the epaulette.
Okay, look, whatever. It's not like I'm running up and down the streets just buying myself berets. I bought one
Penny.
like a month ago, and it was back ordered. And look, it finally arrived, all right?
All right.
Oh my God, will you just get off my case?
Oh, no.
Weird.
Oh, good. That was an unusual interaction. I wasn't sure.
You clearly did something to aggravate her.
I'm
No.
a loss. If you like, you can review my daily log of social interactions.
You have a daily log of
If there was
social
one that I
interactions?
overlooked.
Oh, you owe me another $2. The price of Mushu pork went up.
Getting tougher and tougher to be a bad Jew.
I was like, wait, pork?
What's my share?
Don't worry about it. It's my treat.
What?
What?
He was just wondering if he wore skin-tight jeans and a tank top, if he'd get his shrimp lo mein for free.
What are you saying? That I'm some sort of Chinese food prostitute?
Yeah, Raj, what are you saying?
Because let me tell you something, buddy. I pay my own way in this world, okay? I don't rely on anybody.
He's running away.
Here, Leonard, 10, 11, 12, $14.
$14.50.
$14.50, but it's okay.
Good, dinner's here.
Yes, dinner's here, and I'm having some. I'm having takeout food.
Okay.
You're damn right it's okay. I've been having leftovers at the restaurant for like
Oh,
4 days, and I wanted
Penny.
something different. I will pay you back as soon as I can. You just have to give me more time.
Oh, wait, you
He's
lent
not
her
putting
money?
She
any
needed
pressure on
money.
you.
Did I not lend you a sufficient amount? Because I can give you more.
Oh, you know, you would just love
Aw.
that, wouldn't you?
Penny! Oh, he's back. He's going again.
Where are you going?
Going home where I won't be interrogated like a criminal.
Projection.
Forgot my fortune cookie.
Aww. $14.50
In case
for...
either of you have larceny
Wow.
in your heart, you should know that I've moved my money out of the snake can.
larceny in your heart.
But if you're ever short, there's always a couple of 50s in Green Lantern's ass.
Oh. She's using candles
Hey.
instead of electricity?
Little mood lighting, huh?
When I didn't pay my bill, the Department of Water and Power thought I would enjoy the ambiance.
Look, you do understand that Sheldon really doesn't care when he gets the money back. It's actually one of the few idiosyncrasies that doesn't make you want to, kill him.
Yeah,
Everybody gets behind on their bills.
yeah, I know. It's just, this wasn't the plan.
What was the plan?
Waitress for 6 months and then become a movie star?
Uh-huh. Was there a plan B?
TV star.
Ah.
Maybe we can find some corners to cut. $170 for acting classes?
Oh, no, I can't give up my acting classes. I'm a professional actress.
You've had an acting job where you got paid?
That is not the definition of professional.
$1,800 to the Los Angeles County Superior Court. Sounds like you got caught speeding going 4,000 miles an hour.
Remember Kurt?
Your ex-boyfriend?
Oh, God.
He got arrested for taking a whiz on a cop car. He was drunk.
I would
Oh.
hope so.
Anyway,
And you
eventually
paid it
I
off?
I paid his fines.
And
Did
he
he pay
didn't
you
pay you back?
No, but he will.
And that's based on the inherent creditworthiness of people who get drunk and urinate on police vehicles?
I might have to find a cheaper place to live.
Oh, no.
No.
Moving is a big deal. You have to go to the supermarket and get boxes, and if they're not clean, then your books smell like melons, and it's
What?
just like,
Offer to be her sugar daddy.
why don't you just get a roommate? Sure, the guy living with Sheldon wouldn't mind moving in with you.
I wouldn't be able to keep my hands off you.
Oh.
Really?
Slapping.
He thought my acting lessons were a waste of money.
Ooh. Well done.
This mushu pork's burning a hole through my duodenum.
Leviticus 11:3. Only that which parteth the hoof and cheweth the cud among the beasts shall ye eat.
How do you know?
Hey, you guys want to go on a real live quest?
Outside?
Oh, come on, it'll be fun.
To Kurt?
Do you guys remember Penny's ex-boyfriend, Kurt?
Oh, man. Yes.
He owes Penny a lot of money, and I'm gonna go get it from him. Who's with me?
Nobody.
Oh, cool, I got a sword.
I could use some help.
Here.
You play a game to simulate adventure, but when there's real adventure out there in the real world, you just wimp out.
That doesn't seem like an
Do you not
adventure.
recall the last time we visited this gentleman, we returned home without pants? Who is in favor of abandoning our game and confronting Penny's steroid-infused ex-boyfriend in a suicidal mission to extract money from him? Say
Yeah,
hi to Kurt for us.
4-on-1 wouldn't be enough.
When Frodo left the Shire to take the One Ring to Mordor, didn't
Ooh.
Samwise, Pippin, and Merry go with him?
They did.
Well,
They had a terrible time of it, Leonard.
I guess true enough.
you guys suck. Come on, please, he's so big. Okay,
They
is everyone
did.
Clear on the plan?
Yes, Kuthler Polly's going to wet himself, I'm gonna throw up, Sheldon's gonna run
Oh.
away, and you're going to die.
Oh, I thought that was actually the plan, to pity money.
I should have beat before we left.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Hey, he's got hair now.
Lenny, right? I don't
Leonard.
really go by Lenny, but that's okay. Penny's in kind of a financial jam, and the money that you owe her would go a long way to solving her problems.
And she sent you to get it from me.
No, you should honor your debt.
You do?
Oh, the twitch.
She'll get it when she gets it.
At least you have your
There
pants.
you go, problem solved.
A successful quest. Now let's find a gas station with a clean bathroom.
No, the problem isn't solved. He just blew us off.
Come on, Leonard, let's go.
No, you can leave if you want to. I'm gonna see this through.
Okay.
Bye.
I'm not leaving here without Penny's money.
Oh, wow.
What happened to your backup?
I don't need backup. I have right on my side.
You may not have succeeded in getting cash, but you did secure a formal acknowledgement of the debt.
Oh.
Hey,
Nice. Where'd you get the money?
Sheldon here.
Sheldon!
Did Kurt come?
You're working on a tuna boat. Here is your money. Thank you very much. It helped a lot.
Sarcasm?
No.
No.
Darn, I can't seem to get the hang of that.
Out of the blue, Kurt shows up and gives me the money he owes me.
Out of the blue?
Really?
Penny?
Did he say why?
Of course not.
He said he was feeling guilty and wanted to do what was right. I just think he's really changed.
Oh, God. No, no, no.
We're having dinner tomorrow night, and
Oh,
I get to
Penny.
wear you beret.
Bye.
He has not changed.
Penny's hooking up with her jerk of an ex-boyfriend, and I have indelible ink on my forehead.
Minstrels will write songs about you. There once was a brave lad named Leonard with a fi-fi fiddle-dee-dee. He faced a fearsome giant while Raj just wanted to pee.
Not convinced in the slightest that Kurt is better than he was before, especially since he doesn't mention to Penny the reason why he returned the money, the fact that they're going for dinner the next night, the fact that he's forcibly wrote on Leonard's head. And I just don't want to see Penny hurt again by the same guy for the third, fourth, I don't remember how many times. I'm not saying he can't grow into a better person, but I don't want to see it happen at Penny's expense again. So he did wind up giving the money back, though. $1,800 is not insignificant, though he obviously feels that he owes it to her. But I know a lot of people who, in that situation, would just act like it never happened, would forget about it, and yet their conscience would still be clean. And actually, really interesting number for my own personal life, because I've been cheated out of exactly that much as well. A guy has owed me $1,800 for about 10 years now. I've gave up on getting the money back many, many years ago, but all in all, small price to pay in my young adulthood to be more careful about who I trust and what I should do to lend money. I know people who have been cheated out of money in like the six figures. I know personally of them, so I'm happy that I learned the lesson early. In the low four digits, got rid of a fake friend. If that's the biggest financial mistake I've made at the age of 30, I can live with that for sure. And I haven't let it affect my desire to help other people, though. And on that note, I really enjoyed the money borrowing aspect of this episode. Last year, I lent my friend money when they were in a pinch during the pandemic. They hadn't been able to find a job forever. It definitely put me at ease because the fact that they had owed money to a different friend before and had paid them back in full, so I felt comfortable doing it. I lent her $2,000 and I've gotten $500 back so far, just waiting on the rest. Almost really needed that remaining $1,500 when it came to tax season, but I was able to just eke by. But I was much more hesitant lending it out than Sheldon was. I mean, he just stuck out his hand and just said, take as much as you need. And part of it is definitely that he's better off financially than I am, but still, it was really, really nice to see. And apparently this isn't the first time he's lent money out, because Leonard says that it's one of those idiosyncrasies that he just lends money out and doesn't care when he gets it back. So he's willing to help out his friends. It's really sweet. He also sees no big purchases in his future, unless they figure out a way to fuse adamantium to human bone like Wolverine. I mean, depending on any side effects, I'd be open to the idea, because I've never broken a bone, but I would like the idea of never having to worry about breaking any of my bones. I'd be useless against Magneto, but I don't see that being a problem in my everyday life. Though I guess I can't make it through any metal detectors ever. Anyway, We've known since very early on that Sheldon has always been very willing to help out his friends, even if he protests quite a bit. And in this case, he still has his savings in a savings account, in that can of fake peanut brittle, and in the butt of Green Lantern. How did Leonard find that out, by the way? But yeah, Sheldon is perfectly willing to lend some money to Penny. It's really sweet. Of course, it sucks that Penny hasn't been able to land a single gig since she moved out here. Her plan was to be a movie star, and her plan B was to be a TV star. And now with her hours getting cut, also with the nice continuity from earlier in the season, with the check engine light, her engine finally gave out, and she had to pay $1,200 for that. And yeah, she's behind on her bills, behind on her rent, and I mean, there were times when money was really, really, really tight, and so I empathize. The fact that $1,800 is all that it took for her to fix all her problems just speaks to how much a little bit can be life-changing for so many people. And we've certainly seen that during this pandemic. But before that money was returned, though, Penny feels guilty as heck not being able to pay Sheldon back right away. Similarly, my friend feels like she has to give me constant updates about her life and her job application status, and I'm just like, it's okay, it's fine, just chill. You'll get it back to me whenever you get it back to me. Now that I think about it, how is she able to pay the first $500 back to me if she hasn't found a job? Maybe she took it out of the $1,400 stimulus check, in which case I hope she still has enough left. I need to go check on her regarding that. But anyway, but I have to keep in mind not to make her feel like I'm like pressuring her. Okay. Anyway, Penny feels guilty because she imagines that Sheldon is growing impatient with her. She feels like she has to justify her purchase of a beret by saying she bought it a while ago and it was just on back order. It's definitely a difficult situation borrowing money from someone who you have to see on a daily basis. And I do hope that Penny realizes that the pressure Sheldon was putting on her to pay him back was all in her head, because he already deals with a sizable amount of judgment for his eccentricities. Some of them, maybe all of them, justified, but getting an additional thing pinned on him that's not in any way his fault when he was actually just trying to help, that would make me sad. Yeah, Raj even pokes fun at Leonard for trying to cover dinner for Penny, and Penny winds up yelling at him. We learned that he's a nervous bladder when he's stressed out, which none of these guys were really given a chance, were they? They just dealt bad hand after bad hand. What do you even do with that? Like, is it medical? Is it psychological? And if it's psychological, I feel like it'd be more difficult for him to find a therapist because he can't speak to women, and 70% of therapists are women. So, poor Raj. Fun seeing Leonard try to drum up his friends to go after Kurt. They're the least intimidating backup I've ever seen. They gave Leonard a hard time, and resisted a lot, but they did wind up going. And Leonard, we've talked about how he's a total pushover, always rolling over when Sheldon gets difficult, always trying to find an easy way out of difficult situations. But he can show some gumption, and granted, it's still trying to get into Penny's pants rather than fully out of the desire just to help her, but he is capable of some bravery. Knocking on Kurt's door the second time after his backup left, I'm a little impressed. But you can still tell he's doing it for the wrong reasons, because he's dying to get credit for going to Kurt in the first place, and how strongly he objected to the idea of Penny moving to a more affordable place to reduce her expenses. Love the little trick she played on him when he suggested moving in with her. I wouldn't be able to keep my hands off you. Told you my acting classes were worth it. That was really great. Really enjoyed the start of the episode. That was a lot of fun. They had what I assumed was some really difficult scientific problem that they were just trying to solve on that whiteboard. And it turned out to just be them trying to figure out a way to get all of them to the movies. Kudos for them to trying so hard to, when Sheldon was being so unreasonable. I've never had an icy before at a movie theater before, or a Slurpee at a 7-Eleven, but I assume they're similar enough, and it's just frustrating dealing with him. But in the end, their only option was to leave him behind. And the funniest part was that Sheldon just acknowledged that, yeah, like there was no other option. That was the only thing they could have done. Overall, super fun episode. Really enjoyed it. Seeing Penny just like take that money and then put some back and then take it and put it back. That was a lot of fun. Would love to be in a situation where I don't have to worry about money. I mean, first, I'd have to make enough to be able to rent a place in New York City. They're being extremely stringent with renting right now during the pandemic because they're afraid people will lose their jobs and won't be able to pay their rent. But I can't lose my job. So even if my channel were to get taken down because of copyright. I still have Patreon. Thank you guys so much. And I could just rebuild, start a new channel. Anyway, speaking of Patreon though, full reactions, early reactions, 1 week early are up there. Check that out in the link in the description below. Leave a like, really helps out the channel, and I will see you guys next week with more. Bye, friends.